Hey everyone, today we're going to be looking at another product review, in particular another Switch case. Now what you'll see here are Switch cases I've already looked at, reviewed, made videos on, and this one has an interesting story, at least on how it got to me, but is also very different from the other cases out there. Now, the big thing I want to mention here is something I need to say right away. This is a case by the company Rayval. Now, it's weird for me to say that because the person who sent me this asked me not to tell you that. I don't get it. I guess we're getting more into why that's the case later. But this is still a case I really suggest, despite the weird nature of them, the person who sent me it trying to make me hide the branding. But it actually took me a little bit to find the branding, because if you look at it, it is a very clean and sleek look. There is no branding on the outside, and when I first went in here, no branding on the inside. But I finally noticed there's this little strap, and on the strap is where it said Rayval. So yeah, this case runs $19.99, and first let's just talk about what this case features and why it's different from these other cases I have on the table. Now, the very first thing you might notice is you might think the case goes like this, but it doesn't. You'll see the indents on the bottom here. It actually goes like this. You grab your Switch, you insert it in here, you actually put this strap it comes with underneath it. Like if you guys ever see those straps that go under batteries sometimes, that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's a way to quick pull your Switch up, like that. And then you bring this down, and then you Velcro down like that. And what's interesting here as well is you'll notice that this thing can hold a ton of Switch games. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 slots for games, which is even more than the 20 slots available in this giant Dacket case, which lets you bring your dock and multiple Pro controllers and everything. Now, outside of the insane amount of game storage this thing offers, the actual feature I like most about this that helps it stand out from everything else is the big criticism of this Dacket case is that it's big, right? This is a big, bulky, this is like a carry-on for an airplane. It's a zero compromise in terms of having everything with you, but the one compromise you could say is it's not portable. So then you have something like this. This is your standard Switch case. You find these out at your Walmarts, your Best Buys. You know, you can put some games in it. You throw your Switch in. There's stuff here. Some of them have pouches up here that maybe you can carry some extra Joy-Cons. But for the most part, very basic, very simple. And then you have this one. This is actually a way different one because this one is a charging case that I reviewed. And unfortunately, the actual charging part of it broke during the review, so I couldn't suggest anyone pick it up. Kind of sucks because I like the idea of a charge case. But what is the issue with a lot of travel cases? How the heck do you charge your Nintendo Switch? I mean, sure, you could bring the little USB cable that comes with a Pro controller, but that requires the purchase of a Pro controller. If you just bought a Switch and you want to bring the AC adapter with you, a case like this has no room for the AC adapter. So when your battery dies, even if you're at a coffee shop or on a train where there's an outlet, you're kind of screwed. And that's what I really like about this, because this entire area up here is a giant pouch that can fit those things. So first, let's go to what's become my ultimate storage for everything Switch. And look, there's our power brick, our Nintendo power brick for the Switch, and it just snugly and neatly fits right in there. Oh, the cord came unwrapped. That's got nothing to do with the with the case. And yeah, it just fits in there flat. There's no bulge, and it just works. What's really even cool is you can also fit the Joy-Con grip in there with Joy-Cons attached. So an extra pair of Joy-Cons if you want, with the charger in there, and then you can zip it up. So 29 games. You can bring the grip, you can bring the charger, you can bring your Switch, extra pair of Joy-Cons, the grip, close it all up. Neat little handle here. It's small. Now, comparison-wise, it's obviously going to be bigger than a very super slim case. But this is kind of like a compromise between something like this, where you're going to be bringing everything, right? your dock, your Pro controllers, everything. But you lose some of the portability of it. And this, where you're sacrificing the ability to actually bring a charging brick for your Switch. You'd have to pack that separately. This keeps everything together for you in one package. And as you'll see, nothing's coming out. The Switch is not going anywhere. So yeah, and one nice feature I actually like in comparison, because if you get a closer look at the second one, you'll see these pouches here are actually really hard to get your games in and out of the physical games. Well, if I take my little game here, my Nintendo Labo game, you'll notice that these are actually mesh pouches, which are much more flexible and much easier to get games into. I mean, just like that, the game's in there. And because it's mesh, I don't know how well this shows up, but you can kind of see the game through it, so you know which game you're grabbing. I really, really like that about this. And there are other cases that have more mesh style pouches, but a lot of the time on these cases that are like 20 bucks and under for Switch, you see the tighter versions of this that you basically have to break them in order to fully function. And this just works. That was super easy to do. That's probably the easiest. In fact, I'm going to say it right now, that is the easiest storage of physical carts I have seen, where I don't think the cart's popping out. I could see what the cart is. It was easy to put in. It wasn't hard to open. Like this one, I don't have the pieces in here, but it came with two little red storage things that you would put like SD cards in, except they're for Switch cards, and it's very difficult to open and close, and by the time it loosens up where it's easy to open, it's not really staying closed anymore because the clamp broke. That is not an issue with this case. And another thing about this case is it is a hard case. It is a hard shell case. It's hard. Nothing's going to happen to my Switch. I mean, that's probably really loud for you guys, but very, very durable. I'm super, super impressed with this. And I think what's nice about it is not only is it really, really sleek, the no branding kind of gives a simplistic feel to it. This is something that you could carry around professionally and not have people necessarily give you second looks. I mean, as cool as it is to walk around with your Mario logos, or I guess this one's got a more simplistic look to it as well, but as cool as it is to walk around with your Mario logos and your Zelda logos and your Dacket brandings and stuff like this, this is just kind of inconspicuous. It's sleek, it's professional looking. They've got very, very nice grips here on the zippers. The zippers themselves are kind of an off gray to match the outside of this. This is just this is something that I would be comfortable taking to business meetings even, and no one would have any idea that this little thing right here is my Nintendo Switch. Very, very cool. So again, this runs $19.99. It is a Rayvol branded Switch case. I'll have an Amazon affiliate link down in the description for you guys to go purchase one for yourself if you would like. If you use the affiliate link, obviously it does give me a small little kickback. It doesn't actually raise the price of the product. Also, they have teamed with me to do a giveaway, so there'll be a second Gleam.io link down in the description. We'll have the one for our Nintendo Switch Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Ultimate giveaway, but there'll be a second Gleam.io link down there that's going to be for a giveaway for one of these cases, these amazing, amazing cases, and also a copy of either Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. One lucky winner will be taking those home. I think that it's over the next 11 or 10 days, so really, really cool. Now, one thing I want to mention, I mentioned this at the very beginning, is the whole chain for me to get this product was weird. I was contacted about 3 weeks ago about reviewing this case, and upon the initial images they sent me, I instantly knew this was something I wanted to take a look at, because I had not seen a case like this that conveniently lets you bring your power brick and your Joy-Con grip without causing bulging. And bulging's not good because that means you're putting extra pressure on the actual Nintendo Switch in the case. So I instantly said, yeah, I would love to take a look at that product. They mentioned they wanted to do this giveaway thing. I said, cool, let's do it. And then they gave me the stipulations to talk about the features and the blah, 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 and that I needed to mention the giveaway. Fine. I mean, why wouldn't I mention a giveaway? It's free. So I agreed. They shipped out the product, and then they sent me an email just yesterday, and I was kind of off put. Now, he told me, the email said to call this an NSM case, okay? whatever, Nintendo Switch manufacturing or something, I don't know. To not mention the brand name of the Switch, they didn't give me a link on Amazon where you could even buy this thing. And when I asked for one, they just stopped responding. So here's the deal. We're going to go with their Gleam.io link, and if they do a winner and the person doesn't actually get the prize, I guess we'll just have to do our own Let's Go Pikachu and this case giveaway. I'm not going to give away this one because I actually like this so much, I'm going to be using it. In fact, like, this is just kind of my storage at home, store all my extra accessories. This battery case is garbage because it's broken. This is just a really cool case that I guess I just throw up in my set, but this is the actual case I'm going to be using on a daily basis. It's just, when you say not to mention the branding of something because of some survey you want to run, and you mention this to me after the fact, I'm sorry, but whoever is in charge of the marketing and the PR around this, I'm not going to sit here and lie to my audience about what this product is. It is not an NSM case. It is a Rayvol case, a very high quality case. And I don't think this is the fault of Rayvol. I don't think this is the fault of the manufacturer. I think this is the fault of whatever firm they hired to kind of promote this product without really promoting it. You would figure with a case this high quality, you want people to buy the thing, right? That's the most important thing. Get people to buy it. And guys, I mean, this literally might be the best Nintendo Switch case for travel. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is the no compromise, but outside of portability, this, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah from some marketing company, but my first thing my fans are going to ask is, where can I buy it and what brand is it? Anyways, I am Nathaniel Rebelgents from Nintendo Prime, and this is, in my opinion, the best Nintendo Switch travel case I have ever seen. So let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. Again, a link to purchase this plus all the giveaway links in the description, and I will catch all of you guys in the next one. Yes.